Hello, crafters. Welcome back to Rebecca's Gift Box. Yes, I know, I've been away for a while. It's just there's been some things going on in my family, and I just thought that I had to prioritize and spend more time. Well, I spend all day with my moms, but when you have family members that die within weeks apart, I needed that time to make sure my mother was okay. And then I had a close friend, ex-coworker, that just passed. She was young. So that was my reason why I have not been on YouTube lately. But I missed you guys. I'm trying to come back slowly. I just had to do a little bit more prioritizing, spending more time with my mother, make sure she was okay. But since she's away this week and spending some time with her remaining siblings, I've been watching some videos. I've been doing a lot of printing of kits that I want to do, and this is my perfect time for me to get my thoughts and things and whatever I can get together and put together before my mom comes back on Monday. So my first project that I want to tackle these next few days is the Sherlock Holmes journal kits that I saw from Tracy Fox, Crafty Cat, Carol Laws, Miss Cos has one. So like I said, I've done a lot of printing, and these couple of sheets here are from Graphic Fairy. Just some extra pages, to put in to the kids, But I seen Miss Cogs and Crafty Cat. Their kit is tall, I believe. No. Tracy and Crafty Cat their kits are tall, where Miss Cogs Sherlock Holmes kit is normal, the normal size. And I just noticed that my Miss Cogs, wow, I'm going to have to do a reprint on that. I've got lines. Oh, man. Don't you hate it when you have a kit you print and then you realize at the last minute, I know I should have checked it, but at the last minute, you notice that you got lines, and there is like a good 20, 30 pages here of paper wasted. But you know what? I have the other side. I can still use these papers. So I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to leave it here. That's going to remind me to do a reprint. Because reprint. So, but I'm not doing Miss Cogs Sherlock Holmes kit today. Good thing. So I'll put that to the side on top of my printer, so I know I need to reprint that. Now, Tracy's Sherlock Holmes, I have already decided. I watched Roxy's Creation the other day, where she started doing the folders, and the file folders. I'm like, great. Yes, I'm going to use that for my covers for my Sherlock Holmes. So she's doing 2. I'm doing 2, but I'm going to do more than 2 because I have more than 2 Sherlock Holmes. I guess I'm going to do the files, but with the normal size ones, I'm going to use a file folder again, but I'm just going to cut it down. I'll just cut it down. And I also like this green one because the tabs here, I already have a plan for those tabs. Because I'm going to be cutting that off. Oh, well, I'm going to be cutting this section off. but I'm not going to throw those tab section away. I am going to use it. So we're not going to go through the Tracy Fox Sherlock Holmes. We're going to do that at a later date. The one that I want to focus on today is Crafty Cat, because I watched her and Carol Laws, their video, because they did a collaboration, and I'm like, I got to do that kit. I just love the colors, and yes, I had to reprint this one as well. So you thought I would learn my lesson on this one then I should have checked the other one, but I didn't. You know, it's just, you know, when you get excited, you want to get a project started, things happen. Things get in the way. So I'm going to use the cream file folder for this one, and I am just going to put some brown craft paper underneath it. I'm going to do some inking around the edges. I'm going to stamp it around the edges so it won't look so plain. I already inked the edges on the paper of both sides. I just got to do the craft paper and the file folder. So, and I picked out some papers. I wish I had some detective book papers, you know, something other than these, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to have to use. I have some tea dye paper or coffee dye paper. I have the rest of the pages of the kit. Now on the back sides, for the background pages, I just went on some pages of Tracy Fox. I did some, I think this is a Tracy Fox background here. This is Crafty Cat, Crafty Cat, Crafty Cat. As in background pages for the Sherlock Holmes for Crafty Cat, she only has 3. But you can use you can use basically anything for a background sheet, or you can use her regular kit sheets as the background sheet. I usually, I like to use background sheets for background and use the printout for a regular page, you know. I don't like to do too many printouts of the actual kit. So for the background, I like to use a background page. This here is coming from Tracy Fox background. This here is a Tracy Fox background. This is another Tracy Fox background. This is the kit. This is Tracy Fox background. This is the kit. This is the kit. This is the kit. This is the kit page, but I put a Tracy Fox background on it. So that is what the kit looks like. You should definitely go and check out Crafty Cat Etsy shop, because she has some phenomenal kits on there. And the colors that she used, her colors are vibrant, and she likes to use vibrant colors. So as you can see, as in the Sherlock Holmes was like, his is dark, you know, dark alley. Murder is a dark, you know. So and the way she portrayed it is just on point. So her kit is just like dark colors and red, you know. Okay, so that's that kit. And we have some, like I said, coffee paint is there, and that. So I'm not going to work on the pages today. I'll probably get started working on the pages. I'm going to do some folding. I still got to cut the edges off them, but I'm going to focus on today on the color. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on that. Alrighty, so I chose this cover, well, this picture from the kit, and this is the back. This is the one. This whole one page. Let me just move that. This is one whole page. It was like this. No, it was like this. So usually if you have folded this in half, this will be like the front, this will be the back. But I didn't want this to be the back. I wanted this to be the front. And I chose that to be the back. So, and then I wanted some, being that the paper was kind of short from the file folder, and I didn't want to cut any more off because I did cut this much off from the file folder. I did cut this much off. So it's like, what, a quarter or a half an inch? Yeah, half an inch. I cut off the bottom from the folder here. I cut an inch off. It was that way. I cut a half an inch off from the bottom. And I didn't want to cut no more off, so I was looking for some material that I wanted to put on the spine. Now, I didn't want to put anything fancy or floral, but because this is like, man, okay, this is a detective. Oh man, is this going to be any shorter? Because I don't want it to be any shorter than the file folder. You know what, I'm going to keep that edge up there. I'm just going to turn it. I keep that rough edge at the bottom. That's what I'm going to have to do. So really coming short. So that's what's going to be on the edge. At first I picked out this right here, because this reminds me of his jacket that, you know, how's back in the day over in London. I've never been there before, but when you watch TV shows of Sherlock Holmes and any other detective England shows, back in the day they wore this kind of colors and material stuff. Well, not this material, but these kind of colors, but the material will be like wool. So this does look like wool, okay? But this fits perfectly on here. I might just change my mind and use this. So I would have to cut it down because I don't want to take it too much from the picture. So I'm not sure if I want to use this right here, which looks really good when I'm looking at the screen, or if I want to go ahead and continue, because I already cut it down, and use this one. As on my cover. See, I'm not sure which one I want to use. And this looks good on there too. It's not as dark. And I think the reason why I went with this one right here, because when I go to the back, when I use it on the back, it looks really good on the back. I'll have to do it from this side. And the back is going to be a pocket. The back is going to be a pocket. It'll be there. This will be over here because the pocket's going to be on this side. And it fold over like this. Now this is this material here for this one. That's how that would look. Now if I used the red, this is how it will look. Like so. I'm still liking this red, but I didn't want to use too much red because it has this dark colors over here. But being that it's going to be on the other side, you know what? I'm going to go with that. So let me cut it down because I don't need it this wide. I don't need it as wide. So we're going to cut it here. If I can get it. Ooh, is this a mistake? Doing it this way? Being that it's ribbon? I think it was. And I'm not going to use that one there, so. But I should have cut it. Oh well. I've learned my lesson for today. Can't learn it until you make the mistake, right? Oh boy. So this is going to go on here on the back. And this is going to go on the front. So. This is going to be on the front, like so. I think I cut it too short. Might have to use this one. Even though they're the same. Oh wow. That'll do. Alrighty, that will do. Okay, let's go ahead and get something done. At least I will try. I'm gonna try to get something done today. But I needed to come on here and let you know, guys, that I'm still here, and I just needed to focus on my mom's will. She only has 2 sisters left and 1 brother. Well, she's only had 1 brother. Out of, including her, 15 kids. So there were 14 girls and 1 boy. My grandmother was busy. Yeah. So right now there's only 3 girls left, including her will be 4, and then the 1 brother. So 5 kids left. So the last year and a half has been hard for her because she's like, and one time it was like a month where one sister died and the next month the other sister died. It was a little too much for her, so I just had to focus on her, make sure she was okay. So she is down south, South Carolina, visiting her 2 sisters that stay there because that is her hometown. And this is my break. I've got 3 more days, just including 2. I got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She'll be back Sunday, so no, I have 2 days of free time. I know I could have made a video earlier, but I needed to get some things straight around the house and cleaned and everything while she was gone. And today was my chance to do a video. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the front. So let's go ahead and put some color on here. Real quick. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody is ready for Easter, because that is like, what, Friday, I believe, this weekend. And then I believe Passover has already started. I'm not Jewish or anything. Well, I'm black, but there are some black Jewish people I know. And their Passover food and stuff most of their stuff is good. I've eaten it. I've ate some of them because most of when I was working with my coworkers, they were Jewish, and I would always ask them about the food and everything. So they would bring me some, and I would eat it, and it'd be good. It'd be good. Don't get me wrong, it'd be good. So, if you're interested in wanting to know what food they eat for their Passover, try it. Try it. Now the crackers, the matzos, I can't even pronounce it. I eat that all the time. I have to, because the one cracker I can't eat. It doesn't have that much. Doesn't have anything basically in it. So it is a required taste, and it's a plain cracker. It's plain. So there's not much you can do with it. I like to eat it with my chicken salad, tuna salad, stuff like that, you know. Your dip, my dips and stuff like that. You know, be creative with it. But that's Passover. And okay, that's that. Let's do the craft paper. Now Easter, and I know my son is off. By the way, my son finally got a job after so many applications he's been sent in. And it's been over 1.5 years since he's been trying to get a job. And you know how they say they're hiring, but they're not, you know. They're like, yeah, we're hiring. And they have signs out, you know. And then you go in and fill the application out. And then like, I'm sorry, you're either he's either overqualified or something. Some excuse, you know, some excuse they give you. Or they don't give you a call at all. So there was a time when he didn't even fill it out. He didn't go out because he just got so discouraged and everything. So he just stopped. And so one day, I needed to go to Michael's craft store to get some supplies because I got a client and she wanted some stationery paper made. So I had to go to Michael's to get some supplies. And he still had friends there because he used to work at Michael's. So he still had people working there because when he left Michael's, almost everybody else left. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to work anymore these days. Oh my gosh, they want to get paid, but they don't want to work. They don't want to work for their money. I mean, they want to get paid. It's a terrible thing, you know. It's a terrible thing. I mean, this younger generation, they want things handed to them, but they don't want to work for it. We're going to put some stamping on there, on the brown paper, on the craft paper. So, and I'm going to go do it around the edges because that's what's going to show mostly. Okay, so let's do that. So the young people, young generation, this new generation, they want to get paid, you know, just like everybody else, but they don't want to work for it. Okay, it's because I go to these retail places. I went to Michael's. I had to go to Michael's because I had got a custom order. And I had to get some supplies. And I couldn't find nobody in there. But when I did find someone, they didn't know anything. Nada. Not a thing. Nothing. And it's like, why am I here? I can't even get help. It's ridiculous these days. Ridiculous. And I just got so disgusted. I just stopped. I haven't been there in a while. But, I mean, when I need supplies, I mean, I got to go to get supplies to do my work, you know. So, I just got so disgusted. But he went with me that day. And he, like I said, he had some friends still working there. And one of his friends was working in the custom framing section, and he was telling them how he was discouraged, you know, wanted to get a job, and they say that people say they're hiring, but nobody's hiring. So she told him a place where her husband was working was hiring, and he didn't want to go back in retail. So, but it wasn't retail; it's a company, and he went there. He went back home. Boy, this is how much he wanted the job. He waited for me to finish what I had to do. He ran out to the car because he got into the habit of leaving his resume in the car. So he left me in the store, but he didn't tell me he was going to the car. But I saw him coming back into the store. And I'm like, did he leave me here? But he went to the car, he told me, to get his resume because his friend who works over in the custom framing, her husband is working in a company and the company is hiring. So he said he had to go out to the car to get his resume. I'm like, okay. All right. So he handed the resume to her because not even like one day, the next day, he got a call. The next day, literally the next day, he got a call, and he went in for the interview the next day after that. After the call, next day, he went in for an interview. This is how bad the people were hiring. Come to find out, it is one of the major top companies. I didn't even know they were in New York, but one of the major top companies, and he got hired. And that same day when he got called to come into an interview was the same day he got called for Lowe's, because he had put in an application for Lowe's because he didn't want to go back to retail, but he said, let me just go ahead and just try, but I'm going to go to Lowe's because I know their customer service is really good. And he didn't want to be bothered with individuals that didn't want to train him, or the customers were going to treat him bad, or as long as if the associates that he's going to work with were going to treat him good, then okay. And so that's why he picked Lowe's. The same day that he got a phone call from the company. The same day he got a call from Lowe's for an interview. He went to both interviews. He got fired from both companies, but he went with the other, the top company, and because they were paying more, of course. So he got hired from both companies, from both jobs, and but he went with the other company. Excuse the noise, I'm sorry. The company makes parts for planes. I can't remember the name of the company. Chromaloid, something like that. But he's been on training there right now. He's been there for a good 2 weeks now. We're gonna put some glue on here, as you can see. But then around the edges, I'm gonna put some glue on around the edges because I don't want this coming off. Don't want this coming off. So he's been there for a good 2 weeks now. He's in training. He's on probation for 3 months, I think, 90 days. Yeah. He's loving it. He's the training's from 7 to 3. So he has no complaints. He informed the people from Lowe's that he went with the other company because he did tell them that he had another interview with another company. They understood. The HR person understood. They hated to lose him because they depended on him for the tractor trailer thing, you know, that one that picks up the heavy hole and everything. But oh well, they have to. They're gonna have to find somebody else for it. But he's liking it. It's a paycheck, you know. It's a job. It's a career job for him because this is his first career job. But he's okay. My son is happy now. All right, let's get this on. Enough blabbling. It's just been so long since I've been having talked to you guys, you crafters, you know. So trying to catch up. All right, where's my... this is off. I'll leave it now because it's down. It's down. Crafty Cat has a new kit out, which is the Alice in Wonderland. Those colors on that kit are fabulous. They're so vibrant and just like popping. They're just like, I printed it. Yes, I did. I got it. That's going to be my next project. Okay. Now, let's put this on here. And I think I'm going to put it towards the right, because when I put the fabric on, I don't want it covering too much of this right here. I'm going to lose his hand once I put it on there, but still. Too much. Alright, so that's how that's going to go on there. So let's go ahead and put this on. We are going to use the good glue. I should use a fabric tank. At least it'll give me time. It will give me time to place this, but oh well. It's already a done deal now. Make sure I put enough on here, because I don't want this coming up. Excuse me for my shaking. This arthritis is just been acting up on me since I had to stop taking that pill. That pill messed me up so bad. I had to stop taking it. I will be right back. Okay, thank you for being patient. Alrighty, let's finish this cover. Alrighty, so we got the first side down. I want to make sure it's down. Okay, so this is going to go on here like so. Yeah, I'm liking that. Alright, so let's do the back. Let me cover this up real quick. That one side is done. We're going to stamp on here. Do I want to stamp on here? Yeah, why not? I'll stamp first and then I'll ink it. Where's my stamp? Ah, there it is. Stamp on here first and then I'll ink it around the edges. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so what have you guys been doing lately? Like I said, I've been watching the videos, and I've been seeing some new people that I joined, and watching their videos, and getting some great ideas, you know, for some projects that I want to do. Just making sure I'm getting these edges here. That's what's going to show. Okay. I've been watching a lot of, don't judge me now, okay? A lot of Asian shows, dramas, basically, Asian dramas. And there's one particular one that I like is Love Like the Galaxy with Leo Wu and what's the girl's name? I can't remember the girl's name. But I've been watching a lot of Asian movies and Asian shows. It's just a thing now with me. Some of their dramas are really good. I mean, yes, I'm gonna have to read it, you know, subtitles, but as in there's the shows, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So I've been watching a lot of those. And I've been watching them on YouTube. If I can't find it on Amazon, I've been watching it on YouTube. Can I use that? Do I turn it out? So let's see here. What else I've been watching? Let's see. I've been waiting for the next season for so Disney the Mandalorian, the Mandalorian. And let's see here. The series on Netflix, Alchemy, the Alchemy one. Couldn't wait for that to come out. I saw that. And then the other one on Netflix, the Bones, the one with the girl with the light and then the guy with the darkness. I don't know why my brain is having a brain fart right now with titles. I mean, I know the movies, but as in the titles right now, I'm just not thinking about it right now. I'm focusing on this project right now. I'm trying to get this, do these projects here with you. I'm just talking, I'm just babbling right now. Because I missed you guys. I missed you guys. I really did. missed coming in here in my craft space, which is the living room still, and doing some crafting with you guys. And it just, I'm not worried about how many people I lost, subscribers I lost. I'm not really about that. I mean, it's an issue, but I'm not going to worry. I mean, I understand. I haven't been posting no I haven't been doing no videos. Who wants to stay subscribed to someone who's not doing any videos? I understand. But it is what it is. I just make videos because it's just something I want to do. I'm not necessarily trying to get paid or anything. It would be nice, but it's just time away, something to get my mind off other things. And just to relax and craft, you know, that's all I am for. I made that a pocket. See, this is what happens when I'm not paying attention. Can I still make it a pocket? No, I can't. It's going to have to be a pocket the other way. I'm going to have to cover this, and I don't want to cover it. And I can't lift that up because it's down. It's down. So I'm going to have to think of something else now. Okay. Should have been paying attention to what you were doing, Rebecca. But it's all good. Okay. So we've got that down. We're going to put this down. I'm going to still try to make it a pocket. How are we going to make it a pocket? Alright, let's think this out here. This is supposed to have been a pocket. What I supposed to have been doing was folding this edge here, folding this edge over, so it'll be a little thickness because I didn't want it to, because when papers go in and out of the pocket, I want it to wear away. But now I'm going to have to place the pocket this way. And let's see, maybe I can use one of these papers here from Graphic Fairy as the pocket. That's a no-no. This is definitely have to be no pocket there. Am I able to use that? No, too much red. Let's see, definitely not that. That's not going to be a good pocket. Is this going to be a good pocket? I don't want to waste my map. Alrighty, let me see if I can find something else I can put on here to use. Where's Tracy Fox papers? This is my nice. Before I go into the Tracy Fox, let's look at the pad. I can use this. This is the other side of this. That is the other side of that page. So maybe I can use this as the pocket. So let's fold this. Like so. Where's my bone folder? to be glued together, and it's going to go here. That would be the pockets. I think that'll work. What's on this other side here? I think we're going to go with that. Alright, so this is what's going to be over here. Because this is going to be over that. How does that look? Or do we prefer this side? Or do we prefer this side? I didn't know. We're gonna go with the other side. Gotta cover up that eye, isn't it? Yes, it is. Going to cover up that eye. Maybe if I move it over, we can see some of it. Like so. Yeah, like that. I'm still gonna cover it though. I'm still gonna cover it. It's still gonna get covered. What to do? Alright, first of all, let me just go ahead and glue this up. Let's go ahead and just glue this closed. I'm digging for paper to glue on. Because I don't want to glue on my table. It's already messed up as it is. So if I dig, here we go. This paper here is too gluey. Let's glue this up. Come on, glue. Cooperate. Glue this really good. Glue around the edges. I will say that I've been watching Carol Laws a lot lately. For some reason, she clicks with me. It's just like we have the same mindset, you know. Whatever she asks us a question about the colors or something to choose, and I choose that color, and because she has like 2 different things, she doesn't know which one to go with, and I'm like that color, the other color, and we kind of click, as in with colors and style, as in style and colors, we're kind of the same. But I've been watching her lately, getting some good ideas from her. Let me ink the edges here. I've been watching her do her Alice in Wonderland. And she has some great ideas. I'm not trying to copy her, but I just like the way of the things that she's been coming up with. And I want to give them a try. And I will give credit to whoever ideas I use in my videos. So I'm going to put this pocket here. And I'm saying, do I want to use glue or do I want to use tape? I think I'm going to go ahead and use the glue since I have it right here in front of me. Don't want to glue this side. I have to put my hand on the side that I don't want to put glue on. I have to put my hand on, because if I don't do that, the wrong side will get glued on. Excuse me. Excuse me. I got the burps now. What's with that? Okay. Am I putting this on right? And see, I did it. I got it the wrong side. I glued the wrong side. Yes, I did. Oh, man. I glued the wrong side. See? I did not want this side glued. Can I save it? Let's see. No, I can't save it. It's already on. It is already hard. Okay. You're not just making a mistake after mistake, Rebecca. Alrighty. Let's just get it over with. At least we'll be able to see the eye. We'll be able to see the eye now. Yep. Don't have to worry about the eye, because it's on that side now. And the girl is upside down. Ooh. So this is what's going to be over here. Like so. It looks okay. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Alrighty. Let's get this glued on. Why did I put the top back on the glue? I don't know. I don't know. So the glue is going to come, the ribbon is going to come on this side. Wow. Yes, right? Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and get that down. I've had you for only 19 minutes. Wow. Alright, so we might have time to do some ephemera. At least, well, one piece. Maybe make a pocket or something. I don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead. But we can figure something out. Alright. Just want to make sure this really sticks. I don't want nothing coming up. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. Okay. I think I made enough mistakes for today. Let's try to get the rest right. Okay, Rebecca? Alrighty. Try to get this done before my son gets home from work. Alright, so this is the back. And here we have the front. Looking good so far. I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and put on the fabric. And I think then we'll be able to know what we're doing here. If it's really going to be good. Let's take that off. I want to leave these pieces there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my... You see, there's only a little bit left in here. Let's see what I can get out of here. That's why I left it in my bin upside down. At least it'll come out. I just want it right here on this edge of the folder on this side. Make sure it's glued real good here. Put that back on real quick. I will be right back. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. All right, let me just zoom you in a little bit here so you can get a closer look at this. All right, so I went ahead and finished gluing it down. This is the back. Just got to give it time here. Here's the back. Here's the pocket. Here is the front. That's how I wanted it, and I wanted those little pieces sticking out there. Here's the front. I think that's looking really good. Okay, let me put these pieces out of the way. We can use that. Let me put this in the bag because I got a bag here for my Sherlock Holmes kits, so I know to use it. This is what I used. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have some pages. Let me sit. I'm sitting down, and let's see. This is the other half of the front page there. We have our tags. I don't know if I want to put something here at the top there. Don't you know if I want to? I was wondering what this page was, this page right here, and because it has like a slot here and a slot here, and I'm like, that looks like an envelope that's opened. Because you know how the envelopes has, you know, an envelope, the window here. So I think that's what it is. So when I went on to Crafty Cat's YouTube channel, that's exactly what it is. She explained what it was because she had people asking in the description section what this page is. And she said, I think it's a size 10, like a 9x6 envelope. And she just opened it and she scanned it, you know, she prints on it. So that's what that is, it's an envelope. So there's like plenty of things you can do with this. Let me see if I have an envelope here. I wish I could do, because I've been trying to do that flip-flop journal. See, here's your window. There's your window. And that's what this is. The envelope is opened. That's all this is. So this will go here. I mean, it's not the same size as the window, but it fits. It'll fit. It'll be smaller, but it still fits. Which I thought was just great. Now, I'd have to leave this as a blueprint for this flip-flop journal thing, because I get so lost trying to get that thing together. So I have to leave that as a template. If I don't, I'm lost. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and just start folding some pages. I left you at 19 minutes before, well, 20 minutes before. I don't want to go over. I'm trying not to go over 30 minutes. So we're going to put these pages in. At least I think. I'm not sure. I might have to find some other book pages. Let's go ahead and fold these. Get off. Get off. I have to remind myself I have to fold tall. Let's fold these up real quick. That's two. And I have a, let's do this way because this side is darker. I want them to be different colors. I don't want them to all be the same color of paper. So that's why I chose some dark ones as well. Like this one right here is really dark. Loving it though. Loving it. Wish I had some more dark pages. But I think I used them. I couldn't find no more. I think I used them. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and place these in. Okay. That's going to go in the middle there. Now I got to figure out what papers I want here and which ones I want here. Alright, but I think I'm going to leave it as that for now. I know it's not a long video. So I want to thank you for joining me in this venture that I'm starting in this new project. And the paper that I'm going to be mostly using is the craft paper. Alright. And this is the first set that I printed off, and as you can see it has lines, so I had to reprint this whole thing. Paper wasted, but I'm going to use these papers. Don't get me, yeah, I'm going to use them. I'm not going to let them go to waste, because that's paper. I don't like wasting paper. Alright, crafters, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me and listening to my babble. And I will be back next week for another video. My mother will be back, but she should be in her much better since she got to see some of her siblings. So I'll see you then, and as always, have a blessed day. Goodbye.